Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rowdy Center at Morgantown High School for the Hope Gas Holiday Classic. As the visiting Shady Spring Tigers do battle against your Morgantown Mohigans. Before we announce the starting lineups and get the game underway, let's all take a moment to stand and turn our attention to the flag in the
West Virginia has mountains of potential.
I grew up in the Kanawha Valley. It's a privilege to be a West Virginian. What we've got to continue to drive in this state is that concept of hope for the future, moving not just West Virginia forward, but moving the nation forward.
West Virginia is for hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Occupational therapy is about quality of life. We give people back their independence. When a patient tells me that they did this one thing that they weren't able to do, knowing that you gave them the tools to succeed and seeing them follow through with it is really rewarding.
It's Toyotathon, and we're determined to make this the best one yet. Starting now, when you purchase any brand new Tundra or Tacoma, you'll drive away with a personalized Dan Cava Yeti cooler. Dan Cava, Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Trojan Landing Marine is now Charleston's newest power sports dealer.
Car number 2, Kobe Dillon. Car number 3, Brody Radford. And forward number 33, Hunter Boggs. Chasing was coached by Ronnie Olson, assisted by Eric Lawson and John Smith. And now, introducing the starters for your Morgantown Mohigans. Starting at guard, number 1, Max Fry. Starting at guard, number 3, Arlo Callistra. Starting at guard, number 4, Marcus Goy. Starting at guard, number 5, Colin Ridgeway. And starting at forward, number 31, Waylon Callistra. Morgantown is coached by Dave Coleman, assisted by Steve Sutherland, Matt Klein, Nate Coleman, and Dennis Kearns, also by Kevin Williams.
And good evening. Welcome inside the Rowdy Center for the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. Dave Wilson with you. Doubleheader action tonight. First up, the Morgantown Mohigans and the Shady Spring Tigers. We're ready to go. Max Fry at center court with Cutter Boggs for Shady Spring. Ball is in the air, and Morgantown will control the opening tip. Starting five for the Mohigans as Morgantown works the ball on the offensive end of the floor for the first time. Max Fry, Arlo Callistra, Marcus Goins, Colin Ridgway, and Waylon Callistra. The starting five for veteran head coach Dave Tallman as Fry's baseline drive is stopped and the ball slapped out of bounds by the Tigers. Ronnie Olson, head coach for the Shady Spring Tigers. His lineup, Gabe Short, Eli Sexton, Kobe Dillon, Brody Radford, and Cutter Boggs. Three from the left wing, up and off the mark, put back good from Waylon Callistra. And we are off and running here at the Rowdy Center. Morgantown will pressure all the way up the floor in their home white uniforms, Tigers in black and gold. That pass is slapped out of bounds. Fry got a hand on it. Morgantown is 2-0 on the young season. Wins on the road at Wheeling Park and Lindsley. Shady Spring 1-0. Won its opener 43-37 over Herbert Hoover. Here's a three from the right wing. Short's shot is off the mark. And a rebound by the Mohigans. Ridgway brings it down the floor. Top of the key it goes. That's Callistra. Swinging around into the corner for Ridgway. Ridgway puts it on the floor. Skip it near side. Fry starts his baseline drive. Bumped out. And a foul is going to be called on Cutter Boggs, the first on the 6'4 sophomore.
Foul called against Shady Springs, number 33, Cutter Boggs. That is his first.
Ridgway will trigger for the Mohigans. Toss it in, left to the baseline. Lobs it in, Goings off the block. Shot is blocked by Cutter Boggs. And Shady Spring will force it the other way. Coming off on the far side, doubled and in trouble, and traveling is Kobe Dillon. He was double teamed by Callistra and Fry on the far sideline, and that forced him into the turnover. Two 2-0, very early. Ridgway up across the timeline, in between the rings, slides to his right. Skip it to the top of the key. Now Goins back over to Ridgway on the right side. Ridgway looking underneath Shady in a 2-3. Skip it into the near corner. Goins catch and shoot three from the corner is good. And the Mohigans start this game 5-0. Shady, far side of the court. They work it up to Boggs, bounce it all the way to the near side for Short. He takes it down to the baseline, backs out. Now on the right wing, Dillon, the senior. Backs into the front court, calls out the offense. He moves to his left, gives way for Radford on the left wing. Double team on the sideline. Now bounce pass to Dillon. His three from the corner is short. Offensive rebound grab by Short. Another offensive opportunity for the Tigers. Dillon dribbles to the top of the key, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Shady Spring. That'll be on Kobe Dillon, the first on the senior. His first, team second, 5-0 Morgantown with the lead, 5:48. Just underway here in the Hope Gas Morgantown Classic. Over on the right side, Morgantown finds Callistra on the right wing. They'll whip it around the perimeter, bring it back to the near side and Fry, and we've got an offensive foul away from the ball. Marcus Goins is whistled for the foul. His first, team's first.
Checking into the Tigers, number 4.
Tigers will send Jace Lilly, a 6'5 freshman, into the game. Relatively young team for Ronnie Olson this year. Lost 3 key seniors to graduation, Jalen Bailey, Jack Williams, and Kai Olson. Couple of 3 sophomores, 2 seniors in the starting lineup for Shady Spring, and now a freshman on the floor in Jace Lilly. Morgantown pressuring all the way up the floor. Shady able to pass through it. Get it into the corner, find Dillon. Dillon pull up from the left elbow, well short. In fact, it'll be an air ball. Saved from going out of bounds by Lilly, but Morgantown grabs the possession. Ridgway forces it down the floor, pull up right elbow, kick into the right corner. 3 from Fry, no good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by the Mohigans. Back outside it goes. Ridgway will reset the offense with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ridgway moving to his right, dribbles it into the far corner. Skip pass near side. Goins catch and shoot three. Long and a high rebound grab by Boggs. Now whistle in the backcourt. Officials will get together. There were two whistles. One on the far side, one on the near side. And did we get a timeout prior to the foul? I think we did.
Full 1 minute timeout, called by Shady Spring.
Shady Spring will take a timeout. It's a full one. We'll step aside for a 30-second break. Back to the Rowdy Center in a moment. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Classic. Back after this.
West Virginia has mountains of potential.
I grew up in the Kanawha Valley. It's a privilege to be a West Virginian. What we've got to continue to drive in this state is that concept of hope for the future, moving not just West Virginia forward, but moving the nation forward.
West Virginia is for hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
Ho, 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 ho. Call Panhandle. Oh, thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice.
Shady Spring basketball coming out of the timeout. Morgantown up 5-0 to begin the ball game. Dillon trying to work it up the floor. Kai Hinkins, a sophomore, in the game for the first time for the Mohigans, will shadow him up the floor. Lilly into the lane, lost the handle on the dribble, off his leg, out of bounds. Another turnover to the Mohigans. Also in for Morgantown is Richard Lewis. Mohigans will go 13 deep. In fact, the first two games, Dave Tallman used everybody, not just because Morgantown got up big in those games. He says, I got 13 guys, I'll use them all. And he has early. There's a miscommunication as Morgantown throws it away and Shady Spring gets a turnover. Tigers still looking for their first points of the ball game. And we're about halfway into the first quarter. In between the circles, Dillon, one of the seniors in the starting lineup for Ronnie Olson, shoves it left side. Robert Lynch into the ball game for the first time. Lynch throws it away. Morgantown creates the turnover. Hinkins on the run, pulls up, 15-footer, got it. Kai Hinkins, a promising sophomore, hits the jumper from the free throw line. And Morgantown on a 7-0 run to begin the ball game. Lynch will inbound. Left to the baseline for the Tigers. Morgantown always in that full court pressure. Inbounds pass goes off of Dillon's shin. Out of bounds, back to the Mohigans. Kai Hinkins, the sophomore. His first bucket of the ball game. Cam Kellogg will check in for the Mohigans. Hinkins will trigger on the baseline, lob it out in the front court for Fry. Fry puts on the floor, head down, drive to the rim, left-hand runner, good. Max Fry with his first bucket of the game. 9-0 run for the Mohigans to start this ball game. Lynch on point for Shady Spring in the far front court, being guarded by the aforementioned Fry. Lynch tried to get a screen. Now he's double teamed, in trouble, gets help from Dillon in the front court. Dillon in between the rings, puts the head down, drives the elbow, gives it up, skip outside. Three from Lynch, no good. And Morgantown's Lewis will grab the rebound. He'll flip it back to Camden, up the floor to Hinkins it comes on the Mohegan logo. Now top of the key, Fry, straight away, three, too strong. Rebound tipped into the hands of Dillon. Dillon walks it up the floor, finds Short on the right wing. Short looks over the Morgantown zone defense, and it's back out in between the rings for the senior Dillon. Under 3 to go, first quarter, 9-0 Mohigans. Looking for the freshman Lilly, and it's tipped and taken away by the Mohigans. On the run out, Callistra to the rim, lays it in. Arlo Callistra with his first bucket, 11-0 Morgantown to start the game. Short working through a couple of defenders, weaves his way and gives way to Dillon. Dillon, pull up, straight away three, banks it home for the first bucket of the ball game for Shady Spring. 2:13 to go. Shady Spring gets its first field goal of the ball game. Morgantown will send Blaze Callistra into the game, and he'll replace Max Fry. So you've got Arlo Callistra and Blaze Callistra on the floor for the Mohigans. Usually have at least 2 Callistras in the game at any given time for Morgantown. There are 3 on the roster. Shady trapped in the far corner, able to football pass it up the floor. Short gets it across the timeline with a couple of seconds to spare. Lynch puts it on the floor. Nice bounce pass down to Lilly. His shot contested from behind by Callistra. Morgantown will come away with the basketball. Hinkins on the near sideline. Flips it over. Callistra, long 3 from the left wing, rattles home. Arlo Callistra hits the 3, and Morgantown is out to a 14-3 lead to start the ball game. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lilly, the freshman, lost the handle on the dribble. Ball's loose, grabbed by Shady Spring. Radford will sling it on around the perimeter to Lynch. Lynch angling in off the left side, goes strong to the rim, fouled in the air, will go to the free throw line for 2. Fouls on Arlo Callistra, the 6'5 sophomore. His first personal foul, second one on the Mohigans in the second quarter. And that'll put the senior Robert Lynch at the free throw line for a pair of foul shots. First free throw rims in and out, no good. Mentioned Shady Spring having replaced those seniors. 5 straight state tournament appearances for the Tigers. Lost to Nitro in the semifinals last year. Wildcats got a big early lead and never relinquished it. Second free throw for Lynch. This one's up and good. 14-4 early. Morgantown quickly up the floor. Waylon Callistra, who just checked in, is fouled from behind. And he will shoot 2. Fouls on Cutter Boggs. And that is his second personal. That'll put Waylon Callistra at the free throw line. Callistra, a 6'7 senior. Averaged 12.5 points last year for the Mohigans. First free throw is up and good. Boggs will come out with those 3 personal fouls, and he'll be replaced by Jace Lilly. Callistra eyes up his second free throw and got it. 16-4, Morgantown with the lead, 1:14 to go first quarter. Shady Spring quickly gets it up the floor, flip it over the left side, Lynch on the wing. Now back to Dillon. Dillon puts it on the floor, starts down the lane, kicks back outside, finds Short on the right wing. Short spinning at the elbow, and a timeout called by Shady Spring. Ronnie Olson wants a 30-second timeout. Game 1 of the Morgantown Holiday Classic presented by Hope Gas here at the Rowdy Center. Game 2 will tip off around 8 o'clock tonight. That'll be University versus St. John's Catholic Prep out of Maryland. And we'll do it all again tomorrow with another doubleheader. It'll be University versus Shady Spring up first, about a 12:45 tip-off, and then Morgantown versus St. John's Catholic Prep to finish out the Holiday Classic. 11th edition of the Classic here at the Rowdy Center. Morgantown jumped out to an 11-0 lead to start this ball game. Shady Springs just 1 field goal. Brody Radford's 3. Robert Lynch has a free throw. Morgantown has 5 players who have scored early in this one. 60 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Mohigans up 16-4. Tigers will inbound on the near sideline, coming out of the timeout. Throw it into the backcourt for Lynch. He's got a little bit of trouble as Ridgway harasses him up across midcourt. Shady Spring able to work it into the right wing. 3 on the way up and good from the sophomore Gabe Short. 16-7. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Hinkins in between the rings. Gives the basketball back to Ridgway, and Ridgway will dribble it back toward the top of the key. Over to Kellogg, top of the key, it goes for Callistra. Over to Ridgway on the right wing, looking for Callistra, cutting to the basket. Works his way under the rim and throws it away. Turnover to the Tigers. Here come the Tigers. Lynch on the attack, nearly throws it away. Dillon able to save it. Lynch drives to the rim, lays it in, and the foul. The Tigers have a chance at a three-point play. Foul is called on Cam Kellogg, his first.
Cam Kellogg, his first, team's third. Checking for Morgantown, number 1, Max Fry.
Max Fry back into the ball game. He'll replace Hinkins on the floor. And the Tigers, who were down 11-0, with an opportunity to make this a 6-point game with 16 seconds to go here in the first. Lynch for the three-point play, got it. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mohigans by 6. Ridgway dribbles to the near wing, bounce to the free throw line for Fry. 3 seconds, Fry kick into the corner. Callistra 3, hits the inside of the rim, up, and it comes down, and the first quarter will expire. Morgantown jumped out to an 11-0 lead. Shady Spring has cut into that. After 1, Morgantown 16, Shady Spring 10. You're listening to the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
In the finals to win the Quad A State Championship, our second in 3 years. Individual honors flooded in as a result of this historic season. Senior Paige Frank was
Back at the Rowdy Center, getting ready for the second quarter. Morgantown leads Shady Spring 16-10. Mohigans started the game on an 11-0 run, but Tigers got a couple of threes and a three-point play to cut into that deficit and trail by 6 as we go to the second quarter. For the Mohigans, Arlo Callistra, 5 points in the first quarter. Kai Hinkins, 4. Goings with 3 and Fry with 2. Shady Spring got 3-pointers from Gabe Shorts and Brody Radford, and Robert Lynch has a bucket and a couple of free throws as well. Morgantown High School state champion volleyball team being recognized on the floor as we speak. The Mohegan volleyball team winning the Class 4A championship this year. It has been quite a successful fall semester for Morgantown Athletics. Champion volleyball team, and of course the football team winning its 6th state championship just a couple of weeks ago down in Charleston. There's the state champion volleyball team being recognized at midcourt. Tomorrow, the Mohigans will recognize the 2016 undefeated state champions. A 10-year reunion coming up tomorrow as part of the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. Ready to get the second quarter going. Fry on the floor with Goings, Ridgway, Arlo Callistra, and Twig into the ball game for the first time for Morgantown. Short, Dillon, Lynch, Radford, and Lilly on the floor for Shady Spring. Tigers get it into the backcourt, into the front court. Now another turnover, ripped away by Marcus Goings. Ridgway will push the ball down the floor. He's going to take coast to coast. Scoop with the right hand. Ball rolls off the right of the rim. No good. And a rebound tracked down in the corner by the Tigers. Skip it up the floor to Dillon. Dillon fires to Short. Short coming off the right side. Drive to the rim and is fouled. Count the bucket. And Shady Spring with an opportunity to get to within 3. Fry picks up the personal foul. And at the line is Gabe Shorts. Free throw up. Free throw rims out, no good. Loose on the baseline, but grabbed by Ridgway. 16-12. Shady Spring has clawed their way back into this game early. Now Fry, little jab step from the left corner, bounce it in low for Ridgway. Ridgway wraps a bounce pass around, Twig to the rim, left hand, high off the glass, no good, and a tie-up will keep the ball with the Mohigans. Since that 11-0 run, Morgantown's been outscored 12-5. Ridgway to inbound, left to the baseline for the Mohigans. Finds Goins, top of the key, back to Ridgway on the left wing, whips the pass down in the corner. Three from Fry off the front of the rim. Twig grabs the rebound. Twig looking for some help, kicks back outside. Fry, jab step, drives into the lane. Fry, strong move to the rim, lays it in. Off the right side, Fry lays it in. Morgantown by 6. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Lynch on the far sidelines, and a whistle going to be on the Mohigans. Max Fry picks up his second personal. Team second. Morgantown will get Jaden Smalls in the lineup. He'll replace Fry with those 2 personal fouls. Bradford will trigger. Left of his basket on the baseline. Finds Dillon in the corner. Dillon will heave the 3 and swish it. Kobe Dillon with the 3rd triple of the first half for the Tigers, and they're within 3, 18-5. They were down 11 early. Smalls, left at the top of the key, fires for Twig, right wing, bring it back. Callistra, 3 left side, too strong. Long rebound, tracked down by Goins. Now Ridgway, top of the key. He'll heave the 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Another offensive rebound. Ridgway from the left corner. Back outside to Goins. Little stutter step. Give way to Colin Ridgway, and he'll bring it in the front court and reset. Ridgway drives the right of the lane, kick it into the corner for Smalls. Now Smalls step back from 14, up and good. First field goal for Smalls, and Morgantown back in front by 5. 20-15, under 6 to go here in the first half. Lynch skips it near side, Short on the right wing for the Tigers. Short trying to back his way in. Starts out, lost the dribble, lost it out of bounds on the near sideline. Another turnover to Morgantown.
Checking in for Shady Spring, number 12.
Jace Bailey into the game for the first time. Another one of these young players for Ronnie Olson, another freshman in the lineup. Ridgway off a screen from Twig, drives right side of the lane, kick out, right corner. Goins, open look at a 3, rattles it home. Marcus Goins with his 2nd triple of the ball game, and Morgantown has pushed the lead back out to 8, 23-15. Tigers working against this pressure, and the pressure gets to them. They throw it away, looking for Boggs down on the baseline, threw it over his head and out of bounds. Twig will check out, and Waylon Callistra back in for the Mohigans. Ridgway off a screen from Callistra, fires. Goins, right corner, 3, he hits it again. Marcus Goins heating up here in the second quarter. Morgantown 26 and the Tigers 15. Tigers work across the pressure on the far sideline. Dillon brings it out toward midcourt, still way out on the front court. On the sideline, a bump foul going to be called on Callistra. Callistra picks up his first personal foul, and that is the 3rd on the Mohigans here in the second quarter. 4:43 to go first half. Morgantown has expanded its lead back to 11. Head coach Dave Tallman in his 12th season with the Mohigans in command on that sideline. Tigers throw it away again. Ball's tipped in the air, but Shady Spring able to track down the loose ball. Drive to the rim. Dillon lays it in. Ridgway, other side, kicks in the corner. Arlo Callistra gets an open look at a 3. His shot too long. Waylon Callistra gets the rebound. Tried to back his way in, now fires outside. Marcus Goins, right wing 3. Swish! Goins heating up. 3 threes here in the second quarter. He's got 12 in the first half. Morgantown 29, Shady Spring 17. Bailey and Lynch playing pitch and catch back and forth across the court, working on this Morgantown full court pressure. Baseline drive. And Short is fouled hard under the basket. Fouls on Morgantown's Arlo Calistra. That is his second personal, team's fourth. That'll put Gabe Short, a 6'2 sophomore, at the free throw line.
At the free throw line for Shady Spring, number 0, Gabe Short.
Short had 8 points in the opening win against Herbert Hoover, 5 here in the first half. And 2 shots coming, misses his first free throw.
Number 12, Blaze Calistra into the Tigers, number 4.
Short driving baseline, got fouled by Calistra as he tried a reverse layup.
Also checking in for Morgantown, number 55.
Hankins is back into the game for Morgantown. Blaze Calistra replaces Arlo on the floor for the Mohigans as well. Under 4 to go, first half, 29-17. Morgantown with the lead. Second free throw, rims it out. And there's Blaze Calistra for the rebound. Ridgeway, running point for the Mohigans, kicks near side. Calistra enters it for Whalen on the right block. Whalen double teamed. He's in trouble, and a held ball will go to Shady Spring. Defense collapsed on the 6'7 senior for Morgantown. And Shady Spring able to create the turnover. Lynch in the backcourt, has Hankins shadowing him step for step, dribbles it across the timeline, now gives up the dribble. He's double teamed on the far sideline. Lobs it all the way to the near side of the court, finds Kobe Dillon. Dillon with Ridgeway to guard. He's double teamed. Fires near side looking for Bailey. Bailey's in all kinds of trouble. He needs help, wraps a pass around. Hankins deflects it out of bounds. Boy, you give up a dribble on the sideline, and there are 2 Mohigans on you in a heartbeat. That stingy defense has been a hallmark since Dave Tallman's arrival 12 years ago. Brody Radford back in. He will inbound for Shady Spring on the right side of the baseline. Bounces it in wide open. On the left block is Jace Lilly, who lays it in for 2. And Morgantown will take a timeout. Dave Tallman did not like what he saw on that inbound play.
30-second timeout called by Morgantown.
Mohigans will take a 30-second timeout with 3:14 to go here in the first half. Morgantown 29, Shady Spring 19. Game 2 coming up about 8 o'clock tonight. The University Hawks are 2-0. Will take on St. John's Catholic Prep out of Maryland. That game set to start about 8 o'clock. We'll have it for you on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app. And Morgantown got out to an 11-0 lead. Saw that cut to 3, pushed it back out to 11, and right now leads by 10, 29-19, with 3 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the first half. Also, over at the Metro News television app, WVMetroNewsTV.com, the latest episode of A State of Minds. Hoppy Kirchhoff sits down with the president and CEO of Hope Gas, Morgan O'Brien, for an in-depth conversation about the company and its involvement in the community here in Morgantown. That's in the latest episode of A State of Minds over on the Metro News TV app. 3:10 to go. First half, Morgantown up 29-19. Calistra down on the baseline, and he's tripped up and fouled. Radford will pick up the personal foul. That is his first, team's first.
His first, team's first.
Ridgeway will trigger for the Mohigans, standing on the W in Morgantown on the baseline. Fires it in. Goins thought about the shot, but had a defender in his face that time. Ridgeway, far front court, brings it near side for Hankins. Morgantown works it around, gets it into the low block for Calistra. Calistra hops through the lane, back outside to Goins and over to Hankins. Now Ridgeway on the right wing, angles in, drives all the way to the baseline. Baseline jumper, right side no good. Rebound tipped once, twice, 3 times, and grabbed by Ridgeway. They'll fire to Goins. Now they look at an open 3. He hits it. He's got 5 of them in the first half. Morgantown leads 32-19. Shady Spring able to quickly work through the pressure, but unable to handle the pass is the freshman Lilly. Morgantown comes up with the turnover. Then Goings loses the dribble, and it's taken away by Dillon. Dillon pulls up on the left elbow, kicks outside. Lynch three right wing, no good. And there's Hinkins on the Morgantown rebound. Mohigans will push the tempo. Up the floor goes Ridgway. Spins off a defender, and he draws the contact and the foul from Kobe Dillon.
Foul's called against Shady Springs, number 2, Kobe Dillon.
Ridgway able to draw the contact, gets another assist as Marcus Goins is heating up. 5 threes here in the first half, 4 of them coming in the second quarter. 32-19, Mohigans with the lead as the freshman Bailey back into the lineup for Ronnie Olson's Tigers. Hinkins will bounce it into the backcourt for Ridgway, and Morgantown goes to work with just under 2 to go here in the first half. Goins, left wing three. This one rims in and out, no good. Callistra, offensive rebound. Stick back fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. Gabe Short picks up his first personal. Third on the Tigers, and Waylon Callistra will go to the free throw line. Callistra, first free throw is up and in.
Checking for Morgantown, number 10, Cam Kellogg.
Cam Kellogg into the game for the Mohigans. He'll replace Colin Ridgway. The point guard will get a breather. Free throw up and free throw short off the front of the rim. Callistra 1 for 2 on that trip. 33-19, a minute and 45 to go, first half. Shady Spring trying to work against this full court pressure by the Mohigans. Still on the backcourt and running out of time. Able to get up to Short, and they didn't get it across the timeline quick enough. 10-second violation. Morgantown will get the basketball. There's that full court pressure, creating another turnover for the Mohigans. (33-19), Morgantown with the lead. Hinkins in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline. Goins on the right wing. He's got Boggs in his face. Now back to Hinkins. They'll bring it near side for Callistra on the left wing. Callistra slides back in between the rings. Hinkins deep three off the right side. High, arcing shot falls through the cylinder. Hinkins with 7, other end. Strong move off the left block, no good. Morgantown will fire it down the floor. Here goes Goings, right wing three, no good. Rebound, Kellogg, put back, yes. 38-19, Morgantown is in front by 19. Tigers up across the timeline, get it to Bailey on the left wing. Now Dillon from the logo on the far side, bring it to the near side to Lynch. Lynch puts it on the floor with the right hand, looking to make a move on Callistra. Here he goes down the left side of the lane, and it's blocked away by Waylon Callistra. He'll lead the charge. Fire it down the floor, but too far out in front of Cam Kellogg. Out of bounds and back to the Tigers with 27 seconds to go in the first half. Maddox Twig will check in, and Cooper Sonato into the game as well. Shady Spring had gotten to within 3, and Morgantown has gone on a run since and pushed its lead out to 19. Trapped in the backcourt, able to work it up to Dillon. Dillon gets across the timeline, whips the pass right side on the baseline for Short. Back out Dillon. Contested straightaway 3 is too strong. Sonato tracks down the rebound, saves it from going out of bounds, and gets it to Hinkins. 8 seconds to play. Morgantown for the final shot. Hinkins moving to his right, 3 on the clock, takes it in the lane, kick out, left side, 3, no good, and the first half will expire. But Marcus Goings on fire in the first half. 5 threes, he leads Morgantown with 15 points. And at the break, it's Morgantown 38, Shady Spring 19. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
Well, you know, at the Thrasher Group, we built a firm that reflects the character of the Appalachian region. Resilient and resourceful. We have a strong, adaptable team of professionals who understand what it takes to get things done here. It's not just about the technical work, but it's the relationships, the funding strategies, and the problem solving. We live here, we work here, and we care about seeing this region thrive. And that's what drives everything we do at the Thrasher Group.
It's Toyotathon, and we're determined to make this the best one yet. Starting now, when you purchase any brand new Tundra or Tacoma, you'll drive away with a personalized Dan Cava Yeti cooler. This December, unwrap incredible deals like 2.99% for 72 months on 2026 Tundras. Snow, sleet, or holiday travel, your perfect winter ride is waiting for you. Dan Cava, Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world!
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you will taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Ho, 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 ho. Call Panhandle. Oh, thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
3, 2, 1, let's go! Jordan's team is out of the lead.
To 19. Morgantown started the game on an 11-0 run. Shady Spring would chip away at that thanks to the three-pointer and a three-point play. Gabe Shorts, Kobe Dillon, Brody Radford each had threes in the first half. Robert Lynch's three-point play in the first half actually got Shady to within 3 points of Morgantown after the Mohigans had led 11-0. But from that point on, Morgantown turned up the defensive pressure, and Marcus Goins got hot in the second quarter. Goins with 3-pointers, 5 of them in the first half, 4 of them coming in the second quarter. He has 15 points to lead the Mohigans. Morgantown would go on a roll, outscore Shady Spring 22-9 in that second quarter, and build the 38-19 lead at the break. Morgantown's Marcus Goins leads all scorers. He has 15 points in the first half, all coming from out beyond the arc. Kai Hinkins has 7, including a 3. Arlo Callistra with 5 points. Max Fry has 5 points. Waylon Callistra has 3. Jaden Smalls with 2 points. And Cam Kellogg with 2 points for the Mohigans. On the Shady side of the ledger, Gabe Short has 5 points. Kobe Dillon with 5. Brody Radford 3. Jace Lilly 2, and Robert Lynch has 4 points in the first half. Add that up, Morgantown leads Shady Spring 38-19. We'll tell you what's coming up in Game 2 of the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic in a moment. You're listening to the Morgantown Holiday Classic presented by Hope Gas on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
The best thing about West Virginia is West Virginia.
It's family, faith, and integrity.
It's a strong work ethic. Everyone knows their neighbors.
I think we feel closer to nature and we feel closer to each other.
You can achieve anything here.
To be a West Virginian is to be hopeful. We live in a state that has boundless opportunities, and with boundless opportunities come hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
It's the most rewarding time of the year. Go-Mart's Holly Jolly Rewards are here. Snag specially marked items to earn bonus reward points and game tokens. Because nothing says holiday cheer like stacking rewards higher than Aunt Carol's Fruitcake Tower. Collect all 4 tokens and you'll unwrap an additional 2,500 bonus reward points. So make your list, check it twice, and head to the app for details. Get ready to slay the season with Holly Jolly Rewards at Go-Mart.
Morgantown Holiday Classic. Morgantown leads Shady Spring 38-19. Game 2 coming up. Tip-off scheduled right around 8 o'clock tonight. That'll feature the 2-0 University Hawks and the St. John's Catholic Prep Vikings. University is 2-0 on the season. Picked up wins over Parkersburg and Fort Hill, Maryland. So the Hawks will be in action against the Vikings from St. John's Catholic Prep. That's coming up game 2 of the Morgantown Holiday Classic. Tomorrow, 2 more games as part of the Classic. Same 4 teams, we'll just flip opponents. Morgantown will take on St. John's Catholic Prep in game 2 tomorrow, and the Hawks will get things started against Shady Spring tomorrow afternoon at 12:45. Still got a second half to go in this one. Morgantown leads Shady Spring 38-19. We will have the second half when we return. This is the Hope Gas Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
Trojan Landing Marine is now Charleston's newest power sports dealership.
We now feature a full line of sleek Suzuki street bikes and four-wheelers. Segway vehicles starting as low as $10,000. High-quality Benelli and Royal Enfield bikes. Visit Trojan Landing in Charleston.
It's Toyotathon, and we're determined to make this the best one yet. This December, unwrap incredible deals like 2.99% for 72 months on 2026 Tundras. Dan Cava, Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Occupational therapy is about quality of life. We give people back their independence. When a patient tells me that they did this one thing that they weren't able to do, knowing that you gave them the tools to succeed and seeing them follow through with it is really rewarding.
Morgantown leads Shady Spring 38-19. Marcus Goings, 5 threes in the first half for the Mohigans. He has 15 points. Morgantown started on an 11-0 run. Shady Spring cut that deficit down to 3, and then the Mohigans got rolling once again and lead this ball game by 19. Check out the latest edition of the video podcast, A State of Minds, on the Metro News TV app. Latest edition, Hoppy Kirchmal sits down for an in-depth conversation with the president and CEO of Hope Gas, Morgan O'Brien, as exclusively on the Metro News TV app and at WVMetroNewsTV.com. It'll be Morgantown basketball to start the second half. Arlo Callistra, Colin Ridgway, Marcus Goings, Waylon Callistra, and Max Fry on the floor for the Mohigans. Robert Lynch, Cutter Boggs, Gabe Short, Brody Radford, and Kobe Dillon on the floor for Shady. All right, now we're ready to go. Mohigans with the basketball and the 19-point lead. Top of the key, Waylon Callistra looks left, now comes back to the right. Ridgway gets an open look at a three, too strong, back iron. And the rebound slapped down, grabbed by the Mohigans. Nice bounce pass to Ridgway, cutting off the right block, who lays it in. Ridgway with his first bucket of the ball game. 40-19, Morgantown with the lead. Tigers working it outside. Now driving down the left of the lane, that's Radford. Gives way for Short. Short lost the handle on the dribble as he cut across the free throw line. Ball's loose, a tie-up. And the possession arrow favoring Shady Spring.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Shady Spring.
Radford will inbound just to the right of his own bench. Lob it in the backcourt for Lynch. Here comes the Morgantown pressure. Lynch heaves it with one hand up across the timeline over the left side. Short for three, no good. Rebound tapped to Fry, and Morgantown will go back the other way. Ridgway on the near sideline. Lobbed it in low for Callistra, but the errant pass is out of bounds off of Callistra's fingertips. Shady Spring working in the backcourt. Lynch walks across the midcourt stripe, now sets up shop on the Block M logo at midcourt. Boggs around the outside it goes to Dillon. Dillon bounce pass down to the baseline for Boggs. Couldn't handle the pass. Turnover to the Mohigans. Ridgway lobs it up the floor. Fry in front of everybody lays it in. Max Fry has 7. Morgantown leads 42-19. Over on the right side, long three from Kobe Dillon is off the mark. Morgantown gets another board. Ridgway leads the charge down the near sideline. Ridgway, top of the key, over to Fry. Lobs it for Callistra on the right block. Callistra working against two defenders. Turnaround jumper from the baseline is good. Waylon Callistra now has 5. Morgantown in command, 44-19. Looking to bounce it in for Boggs. It's kicked. And that whistle will stop play for the moment. Jace Lilly back into the game for Shady Spring. Short will inbound, bounce it in. Gets it to Lynch. Lynch, step back, 3 from the right wing, is short off the front of the iron, grabbed by Ridgway. He's got 3 Tigers all around him, but he's able to dribble out of trouble. Ridgway fires left side. Callistra top of the key for Fry. Back to Ridgway on the right wing. Now Waylon in the right corner. Baseline drive under the basket. Travel. 5:36, third quarter. Morgantown 44 and Shady Spring 19. In the backcourt, Dillon. He's got 2 Mohigans shadowing him up the floor, and he'll get it across the timeline in the nick of time. Lynch at the top of the key, puts it on the floor with the left hand. Drive down the left side of the lane, kick out for Short. Short on the baseline, double team, fadeaway jumper, glances off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, and the putback by Lilly. First bucket of the second half for the Tigers, 44-21. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Morgantown with the lead. Straight away, Arlo Callistra, 3 rattles in and out. Boggs grabs the rebound. Tigers work it the other way. Bounce it across the lane over to Lynch. His shot rejected, but there's Lilly to save the possession. Lilly, turnaround jumper, no good. Boggs taps the rebound, but we've got a whistle underneath the basket. It'll be on Waylon Callistra. Picks up his second personal foul. First team foul on the Mohigans. Morgantown will go with a smaller lineup. Lewis and Hinkins into the ball game. Callistra and Goins will check out. Morgantown can go big, it can go small, it can go 13 guys deep. On the dribble drive, down the left of the lane, right-hand runner off the mark, rebound tipped into the hands of Arlo Callistra. Fry will take it down the floor, goes down the right of the lane, nice move to the rim to lay it in for 2. Fry with 9, Morgantown up 46-21, comfortable lead, 4:18 third quarter. Short, doubled in the far corner, bounces to the near side for Dillon. Dillon will get between a couple of defenders, get it up the floor. Lynch driving hard off the left block, no good, but he is fouled. And Robert Lynch will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Fouls called on Morgantown's Richard Lewis, his first, and the second team foul on Morgantown here in the second half. At the free throw line shooting, Robert Lynch. Lynch through the routine, second shot up, that one's good. (46-23). Fry at the top of the key. Goes right, now back the other way. Pivoting on the right elbow. Skip it over to the left side for Lewis. Lewis drives in the lane, kick out. Fry, 3 right wing, off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Kellogg. He'll get it to Hinkins, and Hinkins will back out in the front court, reset the Morgantown offense. Under 4 to go in the third quarter. Hinkins drive down the left, kick out. Kellogg for 3 in the left corner, up and good. 49-23, Mohigans in control with under 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Short, trapped on the far corner, and a bump and a foul on Callistra. Third personal, team's third. Arlo will come out with those 3 personal fouls, and Blaze Callistra will replace him. Get the inbound to Dillon. He'll skip the pass near side, looking for Short. It was deflected. Short saves it in the corner. Now loses it. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Lynch. Lynch steps down in the corner. Now kick up top of the key for Dillon. Dillon puts on the floor with the left hand. In the lane. Cut off. He's in trouble. Looking for help. Air ball's a wild shot. Kellogg there to grab the loose ball. Morgantown with numbers. 5-on-2 right at the moment. Callistra, 3 from the left wing. Rolls off the rim. No good. Rebound is tipped out for Hinkins. And we got a foul called on the Mohigans. That'll be on Lewis, his second. Fry will take a seat for Morgantown, and Cooper Sonato will replace him on the floor. Lynch trapped in the backcourt, fires it up, finds Bailey on up the floor. Short for 3 off the right side, up and good. And a timeout called by Ronnie Olson in Shady Spring. 2 minutes, 39 seconds remain in the third quarter. Morgantown 49, Shady Spring 26. Back in 30 seconds. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
Nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic...
Town up 49-26. Game 1 of our doubleheader in the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. Game 2, University will take on St. John's Catholic Prep out of Maryland. The Hawks in the building. Saw them come in a little bit ago. So did the Vikings. Morgantown basketball out of the timeout. Mohigans with a 49-26 lead. Up the floor. Short went for the steal. Kellogg able to save it for the Mohigans. He'll dribble through 2 defenders. Off the right elbow, nearly thrown away, but Morgantown able to grab it back. Hinkins now working deep. Works it left side. Sonato in the corner, dribbles it. Back out toward the top of the key. Sonato spinning on the left elbow. Hands off for Callistra. Top of the key, back to Sonato. They'll dribble down to the free throw line. And back out it comes. Hinkins will bring it back in between the circles. Twig into the game after the timeout. Sonato hoists a 3 from the right wing. Too strong. High rebound. Tipped away. Morgantown will come away with a loose ball. Twig out of the corner. Works it around outside. Kellogg, deep 3. Left side. Got it. Kellogg, couple of threes here in the third. He has 8. Morgantown doubling up. Shady Spring, 52-26. Dillon, top of the key, takes it to the elbow. Finds Lynch on the near side. Now Lynch, couple of jab steps, working on Hinkins. Tries to start a drive, backs it out. Now Lynch in the left corner, shoots the 3, but Dillon stepped on the sideline before he offered that pass into the corner. Max Fry re-enters the game for Morgantown, replacing Sonato in the lineup. Minute and 20 left in the third quarter. Morgantown doubling up Shady Spring. Far side of the court, Kellogg working on the defender. Brings it to the near side. He'll hand off for, well, no, thought he was going to hand it off for Twig. Instead, he kept it. Gets it to Hinkins instead. Fry, couple of jab steps. Deep 3, left wing, no good. Rolls off the rim into the hands of the freshman Bailey. Under a minute left in the third. Morgantown 52. Shady Spring 26. Tigers just trying to get it up across the timeline. Finally do. Lynch down the middle of the lane. His shot rejected by Twig, but a foul whistled prior to the rejection. That'll be on Morgantown's Cam Kellogg, his second, and the 5th on the Mohigans.
At the free throw line, shooting 2 for Shady Spring, number 5, Eli Sexton.
Couple of free throws. First one's up and good.
Checking for Morgantown, number 5, Colin Ridgway, number 4.
Ridgway's back into the game.
Tigers, number 33, Hunter Boggs.
As Kellogg got called for that reach. Boggs back in for Shady Spring. Marcus Goins back in the lineup for the Mohigans. Second free throw up, and this one's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Callistra. .35 seconds remain here in the quarter. Fry feeds Callistra off the left block. He lays it in. First field goal for Blaze Callistra. And one of the Tigers might have rolled an ankle there. Gabe Short came up limping. That's the reason for the whistle. He'll head to the bench. And Brody Radford will check in and replace Short in the lineup. Dillon to send it in. Less than a half minute to go here in the third quarter. Morgantown firmly in control, 54-27. Radford brings it to the near side, bounces it to a cutting Dillon to the rim, who lays it in. Just the second field goal of the third quarter for the Tigers. 8 seconds to go. Ridgway in between the rings, brings it near side. 2 seconds. Fry, right corner, 3, sinks it at the buzzer. And Morgantown will head to the fourth quarter in control. Mohigans 57, Shady Spring 29. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
Toyotathon, and we're determined to make this the best one yet. Starting now, when you purchase any brand new Tundra or Tacoma, you'll drive away with a personalized Dan Cava Yeti cooler. This December, unwrap incredible deals like 2.99% for 72 months on 2026 Tundras. snow, sleet, or holiday travel, your perfect winter ride is waiting for you. Dan Cava, Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Morgantown in control, leading by 28 as we go to the fourth quarter. Inbounds pass nearly poked away. Morgantown able to track it down. You got Ridgeway, Goins, Blaze Callistra, Waylon Callistra, and Max Fry for the Mohigans to start this fourth quarter. Fry from the right corner just hit the three at the buzzer. Misses this one inside of the rim. And a whistle on the rebound. Shady Spring will have the basketball. Fouls on Blaze Callistra. Number one on Callistra. First team foul on Morgantown. Fourth quarter, 57-29. Morgantown in the lead of game one of our doubleheader here at the Holiday Classic. University St. John's Catholic Prep coming up in game two. Ball on the far front court, doubled up, flip it to Radford on the right wing, kick it near side. Floor into the game for the first time. It's thrown into the backcourt off the fingertips of Ridgeway, and it'll go out of bounds and stay with Shady Spring. Beg your pardon, that will go to Morgantown. It did not go off the fingertips of Ridgeway. So Morgantown with the basketball and the lead. Top of the key, Waylon Callistra, head fake. Now he drives down the lane, forces his way to the rim, lays it in, and the foul. Fouls on Floor, the freshman's first. And Waylon Callistra to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Short is back into the game. After he went out, looked like he was a little bit shaken up. He re-enters the lineup. Callistra free throw good. He has 8 points. Morgantown leads by 31. Tigers work against the pressure, able to get through the Morgantown defenders. Skip pass deflected out of bounds off Fry's fingertips and will stay with the Tigers. Dillon smacks the basketball, sends the offense in motion, get it in to the far corner. Marcus Goings there to defend for the Mohigans. Pass slung over the middle and intercepted by Morgantown. Ridgeway got a hand on it, then lost the dribble. Ball's loose on the floor. Fry picks it up. Nobody around him, lays it in. Max Fry in double figures with 11, and the lead extends 62-29. Short on the left wing, puts on the floor, pull-up jumper, left baseline, good. Short in double figures with 10. Morgantown quickly back down the floor. Callistra in front of the defense, lays it in. Callistra now with 10. 64-31. Morgantown in command with 6:13 to go. Bounce it to the near side. Open look. Dillon for three. Too strong. Offensive rebound grabbed by Radford. Radford working against two defenders back outside. Dillon will hoist another three, and again too strong. Goins goes up high to get the rebound this time. Work it quickly, back the other way. Ridgeway working on a defender, and it's an offensive foul. Ridgeway called for the charge, his first personal, team second.
Offensive foul called Morgantown's number 5, Colin Ridgeway. His first, team second. Checking in for Morgantown, number
Morgantown will send Maddox Twig into the game. And Jace Lilly on the floor for Shady Spring. Mohigans started the game on an 11-0 run. Shady Spring cut the deficit to within 3, and that's when Marcus Goings heated up from outside in that second quarter. Had 4 threes in the second quarter. Morgantown outscored Shady 22-9 and hasn't looked back since. Morgantown nearly created another turnover. Kick it in the right corner. Dillon, 3 from the corner, rolls off the left of the rim. Offensive rebound by Short. He'll force his way to the iron and lay it in. Short's played a nice game. The sophomore has 12. Fry thought about the deep 3. Couple of head fakes. Instead, shoves it off to the right side for Ridgway. Ridgway takes it all the way down the baseline, tries to whip a pass under the basket, but it's taken by Dillon. Dillon feeds it up the floor, coming off the left side, spinning on the block, fade away, no good. Fry taps the rebound out to Ridgway. Ridgway, top of the key, bounce to Fry. Fry, lean to the basket, 2-hand dunk. 66-33, 4:40 to go. Morgantown doubling up Shady Spring. Drive down the middle of the lane. The ball ripped away. Twig comes up with a loose basketball. Calistro will bounce it up the floor, but he'll be shoved. And a foul whistled on Shady Spring.
Fouls called against Shady Spring's number 5. Eli Sexton, his first.
Line change coming for the Mohigans. 5 fresh bodies coming in. 4:32 to play, and a 30-second timeout taken on the floor. Morgantown 66, Shady Spring 33. Coming up, game 2, it'll be University versus St. John's Catholic Prep. That game might be tipping off a little earlier than 8 o'clock. That'll be game 2 of our doubleheader, part of the HopeCast Morgantown Holiday Classic. All 4 games on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app this weekend. Then we go into Christmas week, and then we'll hit high gear on this basketball season as we get through the holidays and settle into January. So Morgantown will have Hinkins along with Arlo Calistra, Jaden Smalls, Cam Kellogg, and Maddox Twig on the floor. Kobe Dillon, Gabe Shorts, Brody Radford, Jace Lilly among the players for Shady Spring. Looked like spilled some water over on the sideline. They got to get that cleaned up. Ronnie Olson gets the towel. Looks like they got that all taken care of. Shady Spring, a relatively young team this year. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. Lost 3 key seniors, Jalen Bailey, Jack Williams, Kai Olson from a year ago. And it's only December. We'll see where the Shady Spring team is by the time we get to March. Smalls on the dribble drive. He forces it down to Twig. Twig up off the right block, lays it in. 68-33, 4:15 to go. Short on the Mohegan logo. Spins off the top of the key. Pull up from 14, good. Gabe Short's had a nice game. 14 points today, leads the Tigers. Hinkins. Top of the key, brings it near side. Calistra looks under the basket. They'll dribble across the free throw line, give way to Smalls. Now Smalls, right elbow extended, skip into the corner. Kellogg, open 3. Got it. Kellogg with 3 threes here in the second half. And Kellogg's into double figures with the 11. 71-35, all Morgantown in this one. 3.5 to go. Short on the right wing, just inside the arc, misses long. Morgantown will clear the rebound. Hinkins up across the timeline. He'll pull up, take the 3. Hinkins from outside, no good. Rebound, Calistra, stick back up and in. First field goal for Calistra here in the second half. Arlo, that is. 73-35. Morgantown leading Shady Spring. Work it to the near side. Short being guarded by the aforementioned Calistra. Finds Radford top of the key, working around the outside. Dillon pulls up from close range, missed it short off the front of the rim, goes out of bounds off the Morgantown defender Calistra. Lewis is back in. And Sonato will check into the game as well, replacing Twig and Hinkins on the floor. 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this one. Top of the key, deep straightaway three, rattles home.
Eli Sexton for three.
Morgantown quickly back the other way. Sonato coming off the right side, lays it in. 75-38, 2.5 minutes to go. Off the left side, drive down the baseline, nice feed to the right, up, and Boggs lays it in for two. Cutter Boggs' first field goal. Sonato, three from the left side, short. Boggs grabs the rebound for the Tigers. Dillon up across the timeline from the top of the key, working with that left hand, goes left, kicks into the corner for Short. Short baseline drive, taken away by the Mohigans. Callistra got a hand on the ball. Smalls came away with it. Here's Smalls from the free throw line, fires in the corner. Kellogg, three, misses long. Rebound tipped once, twice, loose on the floor, still, and finally picked up by Shady Spring. Short, going to be bumped and fouled. That'll be on Arlo Callistra, his fourth.
Foul ball against Morgantown's number 3, Arlo Callistra, his third. Team's third. Checking for the Tigers, number 12, Jace Bailey.
Jace Bailey will enter the ball game. He'll replace Jace Lilly on the floor. Morgantown going to get another turnover. Kellogg got a hand on the pass as he was going out of bounds, threw it off a Tiger. Heads up play by Kellogg. Morgantown creating turnovers. That's what the Mohigans do. Pressure you, pressure you, pressure you all day long. Smalls up across the timeline. Down to 97 seconds to play. Sonato, dribble drive off the left side. Sonato no good. Tip back by Kellogg, rolls off the rim. Sonato gets the offensive rebound. He's trapped by a couple of Tigers in the lane. And the basketball will go to Shady Spring off the held ball. 1:27 to play. Game 2 coming up, University and St. John's Catholic Prep. .120 to left to play in this one, 75-40. Morgantown has never trailed in this one. Shady Spring got to within 3. Here's a deep 3 off the left wing. Off the mark, Small skies for the rebound. Cam Kellogg up across the timeline. And we're under a minute to go. Smalls in between the rings. Works right side, fires a Twig in the corner. He'll zip a pass inside for Kellogg. Too much heat on it. Shady Spring will come away with the basketball. 43 seconds to go. Shorts from the right wing. His 3 rolls off the iron. Lewis tips the rebound to himself. Morgantown will go back to work. Half a minute to go. Smalls splits 2 defenders. Bounces to the right side for Kellogg. Kellogg looks in the lane. Back out to Smalls. 25 seconds to play. Smalls being harassed by Short. Over to Lewis. Morgantown just going to pass it around to run the final 14 seconds off the clock. Dominant win by the Mohigans tonight. Started on 11-0 run. Shady Spring got to within 3, but Morgantown would have none of it after that. Final score, Morgantown defeats Shady Spring 75-40 in Game 1 of the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. Back to wrap this one up on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, it's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Back at the Rowdy Center, where Morgantown has another dominant performance, defeats Shady Spring. Final numbers in tonight's ball game. Marcus Goins led the Mohigans with 15 points. That all came in the first half, all from out beyond the arc. Max Fry had 13 for Morgantown. Kevin Kellogg finishes with 11. Waylon Callistra in double figures with 10 points tonight. Arlo Callistra had 7. Kai Hankins with 7 points for the Mohigans. Then Jaden Smalls, Colin Ridgway, Blaze Callistra, Maddox Twig, Cooper Sonato each had 2 points apiece. Good night for the sophomore Gabe Short for Shady Spring. He finishes with 14 to lead the Tigers. Eli Sexton had 10 points for Shady Spring. Then Kobe Dillon with 7. Jace Lilly had 4. Cutter Boggs with 2 points, and Brody Radford with 3. Game 2 coming up in just a little bit. University will take on St. John's Catholic Prep out of Maryland. Once again, Morgantown moves to 3-0 on the season. Shady Spring drops to 1-1 as the Mohigans are dominant in Game 1 of the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic.